This story is of the Prince Clarion, a handsome, wise young man. His father, the king, was proud of him, and consulted him in all matters of the kingdom. This day, two important decisions were to be made.
Why don't you marry her? She is the daughter of a powerful king.
Father, I'm not going to marry someone just because she is a princess.
Then what other quality are you looking for in a wife?
The one quality that every other good thing depends on.
The one quality that every good thing depends on?
Sir, the Prime Minister wishes to see you.
Okay. Send him in. Why do you wish to retire? You have been the Prime Minister ever since my father ruled here. Son, you tell us. Where will we find a man as knowledgeable and as dedicated as him?
Father, I have learned from him that knowledge can be acquired. Dedication and all good things depend on this one quality. The most important quality of all.
What quality do you keep talking about?
I have a plan.
The prince gave the king and the prime minister an idea as to how to select an able prime minister for the kingdom. Accordingly, an announcement was made in the kingdom the following day.
The Honorable Prime Minister of our kingdom is retiring. The King invites all those who wish to apply for the post of Prime Minister. So please be present at the palace. 2 days from today at the break of dawn. His Royal Highness has set a test.
Wonder that the king has in mind. Being the Prime Minister is not easy. It required so much dedication and knowledge.
More than dedication or knowledge, being the Prime Minister requires love for one's country and its people. It requires the tenderness of a father and the fairness of a judge. And all of this comes from just one quality.
Tiara, if you think you know so much about being the Prime Minister, why don't you apply?
And Tiara did apply. 2 days later, she was at the palace with 10 more people, and the prince spoke to all of them.
I speak to you on behalf of my father. You would all agree. Becoming a prime minister requires dedication and knowledge. But more than that, it requires love for one's country and its people. It requires the tenderness of a father and the fairness of a judge. So His Royal Highness has set a test for all of you. Here is a basket of corn and bean seeds. Collect the seeds from it. You will all be given a patch in different parts of the palace garden, where you shall plant these seeds and ensure they grow into healthy crops. You will not be allowed to take any help in the task. The way you tend to your garden will show your dedication, your tenderness and loving care. At the end of 1 month we shall select the best garden, and the person it belongs to will be our next Prime Minister.
So all the applicants for the post of the Prime Minister tended to their garden with great care. And within a week plants began to show in all the gardens except one. Tiaras.
Why does nothing grow in my garden? Have I done something wrong?
All gardens looked beautiful and healthy, except Tiaras. There was still no sign of a shoot or a plant in it. The prince and the king arrived. They looked at all the gardens, and finally came to Tiaras.
Oh, not a single shoot.
I'm sorry, Your Highness. I did try my best, but I have not been able to grow anything.
The king and the prince walked off without saying anything further, and it was time to announce the winner.
On behalf of His Royal Highness, I announce the winner of this task. Our next Prime Minister is C.F.R. Campbell. Before you were asked to take the seats, I had said that becoming a Prime Minister requires hard work and knowledge. What I didn't tell you was that each and every one of these values come from just one principle. Principle of honesty. Because the person who is not honest cannot be dedicated, cannot be truly loving, nor can he or she can be fair to anybody. The seeds that we had given all of you were dead. They weren't supposed to sprout a single shoot or a single root. That you had a lush healthy crop shows that you have cheated just to impress His Highness. Only one person has done the task with honesty and integrity, and that's C.F.R. Campbell. This is not fear. We still have grown healthy gardens.
Yes. Yes.
We are sorry, Your Highness. When we saw nothing growing on our patches, we thought we had done something wrong and hence got new seeds. Tiara was the only one who had the courage to continue the task as per the rules, even if it meant running the risk of failure. She alone deserves to be the Prime Minister.
Yes.
Tiara alone deserves to be the Prime Minister.
Yes. Tiara alone deserves to be the Prime Minister.
Prime Minister, I wish to take your advice on an important matter. My father wishes for me to marry. What do you think? Would you pick me for a husband if you could?
I hardly know you, Your Highness, and cannot marry someone just because he is a prince.
That is what I keep telling Father. I cannot marry someone just because she is a princess.
Well, as you may have guessed, the prince and Tiara seemed to have lots in common. They thought alike and they both valued honesty more than anything else, and therefore they respected each other and became best friends.